Good day, everyone! Our topic for today is all about geography and crime.
Crime geography, also known as spatial criminology, delves into the intricate relationship between crime and geographical factors. It analyzes how criminal activities are distributed across different areas and explore the impact of crime on society.
Crime geography is also known as spatial criminology or geographical criminology. Is a subfield of criminology that focuses on the spatial patterns of criminal activities. It examines how crime is distributed across different geographic areas, analyzing the relationship between crime and various geographical factors. Crime geography involves the study of the relationship between crime, space, and critical analysis of victims and perpetrators and the impact of crime on the society. How crime is related to geography. Crime is inherently connected to geography, and patterns of criminal behavior often exhibit spatial correlation. Several factors that contribute to the relationship between crime and geography. Here are the factors that influencing the crime and geography. Socio-economic factors. Higher crime rates are often linked to the areas facing socio-economic disparities, including high poverty rates, unemployment, and limited access to education. Socio-economic factors. It is a certain geographic areas may face in higher rates of crime due to socio-economic disparities. Areas with high poverty rates, unemployment, and limited access to education may experience elevated crime rates. Urbanization. Urban areas tend to experience elevated crime rates due to factors like population density, anonymity, and diverse opportunities for criminal activities. They say that urbanization is the urban areas often witness with higher crime rates than rural areas due to factors like population density, anonymity, and diverse opportunities for criminal activities. Land use and zoning. The way land is used and zoned can impact crime. For example, areas with high concentration of commercial establishments or entertainment venues might experience more crimes compared to the residential zones. Accessibility. Easy access to transportation and public spaces can influence crime rates, with well-connected areas witnessing higher crime rates of certain crimes. Accessibility. The ease of access to transportation, highways, and public spaces can influence crime. Areas with well-connected transportation infrastructure may witness higher rates of certain crimes, such as property crimes or drug-related offenses. Environmental design. The physical layout of neighborhood or city can affect crime rates, with poorly lit or maintained areas being more prone to criminal activities. They say that environmental design, it is the physical layout and design of the neighborhood or city, can affect crime rates. Poorly lit and poorly maintained areas may be more prone to the criminal activities as they provide opportunities for offenders to go unnoticed. This has resulted in development of human geography, science describing and analyzing location patterns of static or moving phenomena of human origin on the surface Earth. Crime phenomena also a part of this phenomena, which means that they represent a subject of geographical research. How geography is related to crime. Conversely, geography can also be influenced by crime, shaping the physical and social landscape of an area. Here are the crimes' influence on geography. Gentrification. Crime rates can shape the process of gentrification, either deterring and attracting investment and development in specific neighborhoods. They say that gentrification, crime can influence the process of gentrification as high crime rates and deter investment and development in certain neighborhoods. Conversely, decreasing crime rates can contribute to the revitalization of an area. Community dynamics. Crime presence can impact community cohesion, leading to social disorganization and difficulty in addressing issues collectively. The community dynamics, it is the presence of crime can impact community cohesion and dynamics. High crime rates may lead to the social disorganization, making it difficult for communities to organize and address issues collectively. Policing strategies. Law enforcement utilizes Geographic Information Systems or GIS and geographic tools to strategically deploy resources in areas with higher crime rates to analyze crime data. It postulates the crime will always display an even geographic distribution, that this variation is a resultant of interrelation between humans or groups of the humans and their surroundings.
North and South Poles. Adolphe Quetzalcoatl and his study, Thermic Law of Delinquency, states that aggressive crimes are highly committed in the South Pole and in hotter climates or environments, while property crimes were significant in the North Pole or in colder climates. It is said here in Adolphe Quetzalcotle's study that cases of human crime such as murder, assault, or abuse are higher in the South Pole or in hot parts of the world, or in those parts are often exposed to the heat of the sun, while crime on the other hand, in the North Pole or cold parts of the world where there's little sunlight or heat, property crimes such as burglary, car theft, and others are high. Approach to the equator. Montesquieu, Spirits of Law, 1748, stated that criminality increases in relation as one reaches the equator, while drunkenness increases as one approaches the South and the North Pole. It is stated here that when near the equator, crime is more widespread, and because of this, the part of the world near the equator is hit and irradiated more by heat, so crimes become more aggressive, while in the South and North Poles, more the drunkards or the drunkenness are spreading, because it is probably because of the cold and because they are near the pole of our world, and here it is already cold. Season of the year. During the summer, the crime rate against a person is high. Climatic conditions directly affect one's irritability and be the cause of criminality. Basically, crime is higher when it's summer, and because it's summer, it is expected to be hot, which means many people are outside their homes and crime is more aggressive because of the hot weather. Because of this, there is an opportunity to spread crime such as burglary, robberies, as well as fighting of people such as murder, kidnapping, and others.
Soil formation. The crimes of violence recorded in fertile level lands are higher than those in hilly rugged terrain. The reason for this is due to more congregations of people and there is more irritation. This means that more violent crime occurs in fertile flatlands than in hilly terrain because the flat areas attract larger populations, leading to increased human interactions and potential conflicts, resulting in higher crime rates. The month of the year. Crime increases during warm months from April to July, moving its peak in May. The reason is due to many festivals, excursions, picnics, and other sorts of festivities, wherein people are more in contact with one another. During the warmer months from April to July, especially peaking in May, crime rates tend to increase This is often attributed to the occurrence of May festivals, excursions, picnics, and various festivities. These events bring people together in larger numbers, increasing social interactions. Unfortunately, the heightened contact can create opportunities for criminal activities to occur, contributing to observed rise in crime during this period. Temperature. In the study of Dexter, the number of arrests increases quite regularly as temperature increases because it affects the emotional state of the individual and leads to fighting. The influence of temperature upon females is more significant than upon males. This means, in Dexter's study, it was observed that as temperatures rise, the number of arrests tends to increase consistently. This is linked to the impact of temperature on individuals' emotional states, potentially leading to confrontations and fights. Interestingly, the study found that temperature has a more pronounced effect on females, meaning that as temperatures go up, there is a more significant increase in arrest among women compared to men.
Humidity and atmosphere pressure are based on the survey vast number of assaults with low humidity and small amount with high humidity. It explained that low and high humidity are both fatalities and emotionally affects the person's behavior. While is it true, the weather conditions, including humidity, can have some influence on human behavior, it is important to approach such claims with caution. The relationship between humidity and human behavior is complex and can vary among individuals and different contexts. High humidity level can cause discomfort, irritability, and fatigue, impacting mood and behavior. Low humidity can lead to dryness and discomfort, affecting well-being. These effects vary based on individual sensitivity and environmental factors. Assault rates are influenced by social, psychological, and situational factors, not just weather conditions.
Crime geography and wind velocity. While wind velocity may not have direct universal correction, crime with it indirectly influence certain criminal activities. For example, environmental crime. High wind velocities can exacerbate wildfires, potentially leading to arson or other fire-related crimes. Emergency response. Extreme weather events influenced by wind patterns can impact emergency response times and resources, affecting law enforcement's ability to manage and prevent crime during such situations. Theories of criminal anthropology. Now, let us discuss all the theories in criminal anthropology. First is physiognomy. This theory based on the idea that the assessment of the person's outer appearance, primarily the face, may give insights into one's character or personality. The other term for physiognomy is the belief that you can understand someone's character or personality by looking at their face. It suggests that certain facial features can provide insights into a person's inner qualities or traits. Essentially, it's the idea that appearances, especially facial expressions, can reveal aspects of someone's nature. Now, let us proceed to the next theory. Second is, the physiognomist Johann Caspar Lavater, since 1741 to 1801, was the first to suggest a link between facial features and crime. According to Johann Caspar Lavater, an early believer in physiognomy suggested a connection between facial features and criminal tendencies. What is phrenology? Phrenology, the basis of this concept is the brain. It is the organ of the mind, and that certain brain areas have certain specific functions or modules. They say that the phrenology is based on the brain, claims that specific brain areas control distinct function. It proposes reading bumps and fissures in the head to determine character, personality, and even behavior. The word phrenology was derived from Greek word mind and logos, knowledge. This theory states that to able to determine character, personality traits, and criminality based on the shape of the head. Example, by reading bumps and fissures. According to Franz Joseph Gall, then developed in 1810, his work on craniology, in which he alleged that crime was on the behavior organically controlled by a specific area of the brain. Further, in 1843, Francois Magendie referred to phrenology as pursuit of science the present day. According to Franz Joseph Gall, extended this idea exerting that crime is controlled by a specific brain. However, by 1843, Francois Magendie dismissed phrenology as a field of science questioning its validity in understanding the mind and behavior. Take note that the phrenology focuses on the personality and character. It should be stately different from craniometry, the study of the skull size, weight and shape, and physiognomy, the study of facial features.
Good day, ma'am. Today I will be discussing number 3, the study of physical defects and handicap concerning crimes. Research shows that leaders of notorious criminal groups called according to their physical defects, basically nicknaming or calling leaders of a criminal group in relation to their unique appearance is very common, and this is because it closely resembles the leader and their group, and also because it's easier to remember due to the physical defect of the criminal. Now let's proceed to number 4, study of Kretschmer by classifying types of physique and type of crimes they are prone to commit. A. Picnic type. Under this, it refers to those who are stout and with round bodies. They are prone to commit deception, fraud, and violence. A body type characterized by a short, thick-set, and stocky figure. Kretschmer's typology described these types of individuals as extroverted and are more prone to mood swings. This type are neither tall, nor strong, nor thin, and they commit a mixture of crimes that involve violence, deception, and fraud. B. Athletic types are persons who are muscular and strong. They are inclined to crimes of violence. These types are characterized by a muscular, well-developed, broad-shouldered physique and is physically fit and active. An athletic type has more muscular and slender body, and these individuals tend to be more energetic and aggressive, which makes them physically capable in doing crimes such as violence. C. Asthenic type refers to the people who are skinny and slender. Their crimes are petty thieves and fraud. This type is somewhat similar to the athletic one. However, unlike the athletic type who is more muscular, asthenic type is more narrow-bodied, skinnier, and slender. These individuals tend to be shy, sensitive, and introverted, and were most likely to commit white-collar crimes such as fraud or embezzlement. D. Dysplastic or mixed type are those who are less clear evident having any predominant type. Their offenses are against decency and morality. This, as the name suggests, is a mixed type and doesn't have an exact type and is neither skinny, nor muscular, nor tall. This type is an unusual kind of individual that features a variety of characteristics but usually tends to be introverted or have an isolated nature. These types commit offenses opposed to decency and morality, such as disturbance of peace.
Let's proceed to the last theory, number 5, study of William Sheldon, varieties of delinquent youth. Samothrace type theory. Letter A. Ectomorphic. Ectomorphic refers to people with long arms and legs, a small upper body, and narrow shoulders, and supposedly have a higher proportion of nervous tissue. Ectomorphs usually have very low fat storage, therefore they have slim bodies. B. Mesomorphic. Mesomorphic, they are characterized by a high rate of muscle growth and a higher proportion of muscular tissue. They have large bones, solid torso, combined with low fat levels. It is vivid that they have broad shoulders with a narrow waist. C. Endomorphic. Endomorphic, they are characterized by an increased amount of fat storage due to having a more significant number of fat cells than the average person, and a higher proportion of digestive tissue.
In conclusion, crime geography provides an advanced understanding of the spatial distribution of crime and its reciprocal influence on the geographical and social landscape. This knowledge is crucial for developing effective strategies in crime prevention and community development.